A mosquito infestation plaguing neighborhoods in El Segundo. People are fed up with dealing with this widespread problem. NBC4's Jonathan Gonzalez live in El Segundo. Jonathan, you talk to neighbors. We know how they feel. So what's the city's plan to get a grip on this mosquito issue?
Yeah, that's the big question, Michael. You know, you talk about feeling. They keep feeling the bites that they're getting day in, day out. They say they can't sleep. They can't live dealing with this mosquito issue. The city of El Segundo says it's complicated. They believe the issue is coming from this easement here behind us, this stretch of land that is actually owned by the city of Los Angeles. So it takes a lot of coordination, different cities, different agencies. But people who live here say they're tired of waiting.
If you see one and it's finding it on the wall somewhere, you can only get it with this.
From using a dustbuster to a bedside bowl of lemongrass.
And she has a bowl of things that they don't like.
Richard Johnson and his wife will try anything inside their El Segundo home.
So we just put this one in yesterday.
To prevent mosquito bites.
And they're just really tiny.
Like many of their neighbors, the Johnsons have been dealing with the tiniest of insects causing the biggest problem. Home after home dealing with dozens, if not hundreds, of Aedes aegypti mosquitoes, otherwise known as ankle biters, every day.
In one night, we killed 19 mosquitoes in 20 minutes.
Samantha Heading lives right across the street. She shared these photos of her kids with bite after bite, leading to sleepless nights for nearly 2 months now.
It's horrible. We're living no sleep. The kids are miserable. You know, the kids were out, they're going late to school because they're up all night dealing with mosquitoes.
Most, if not all, of the affected neighborhoods directly abut the city of LA's properties.
El Segundo Mayor Chris Pimentel tells us the neighborhoods are on the edge of the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant, owned by the city of LA. The city of El Segundo has been working with LA and the LA County West Vector Control District to try and identify the source of the problem inside of a stretch of land that separates the LA plant from El Segundo homes.
It's not our land, and obviously something like big like a municipal water treatment plant that treats 230 million gallons of water a day. That's a sensitive site. And the chemistries that go in, you have to make sure it doesn't affect the chemistries they use for the treatment.
But Pimentel says his city is determined to eradicate the issue. And while neighbors say it hasn't been as bad lately, even one mosquito for them is far too many.
My kids are covered in bites. One of them has a reaction, so she's pretty welted up, covered. And we're up like, I'm talking midnight to 5 a.m.
I don't know how it's going to end until somebody takes care of it.
Now, the mayor of El Segundo did tell us that the mosquitoes that have been caught in this area have been tested. They have not been found to be carrying any infectious diseases. Just a bit of good news for people who live in this neighborhood who are tired of dealing with this problem. We also did reach out to LADWP to see what they may be doing on this piece of land to help eradicate the issue or at least identify the problem spots. We are still waiting to hear back. Reporting in El Segundo, I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. Guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio.